My God, it is so much colder than I thought. Hey, welcome back to the channel, friendos, buckaroonies. If this is your first time here, what's up? My name is Brant. Riding the Rebel 500 today. I haven't made a video in a bit because Ohio decided it wanted to, you know, throw a curveball in late April and make it like 30 degrees for the whole week. Love to see it. I love when cross traffic doesn't stop because it makes me have to wait for like 9 years. So I'm actually on my way to meet up with my brother-in-law and a bunch of his friends at a coffee place. I haven't been to Sip in a very long time. It's, I don't know, figured it'd be a good time to get the bike out. I haven't had it out in like a week because it's been rainy and cold and rainy and cold and cold. I had a pretty terrible day today too, so I felt the need to enjoy myself on my bike, take her out for a bit, you know. She hasn't gotten a lot of seat time. Freaking Ohio is just disagreeing with motorcyclists lately, man. Ohio is just fighting back, does not want to be spring yet. So frustrating. But yeah, so I figured I'd do like kind of like a coffee reviews. Nah, I figured I'd, you know, let you know how Sip is, just in case you're from the area, see if it's a worthwhile place to go. Well, everybody's turning left, I'm gonna turn right. Like I said, I haven't been there in a while, so I don't even remember if it's good or not. I barely remember where it's at, so I have to GPS it. Well, I mean, I'm also terrible with directions, so I have to GPS everywhere that isn't like my work and home. Man, I should have wore like a scarf or a turtleneck or something. My neck is like dying. It feels like there's a laser beam on my neck from how cold it is. I think it's like 48 degrees right now or something stupid. Marsh Auto Sales. Now you're knowing in the bird. I was gonna say I was gonna try to say something stupid. My brain just glitched. There's a fucking like squirrel or something in our walls in our apartment, and my wife and I have been going insane because it doesn't move around when it's like daytime or anything. No, it waits until it's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and that shit sounds like it's moshing in my goddamn walls. It sounds like it's fucking lassoing all the other lady squirrels with a bunch of like fucking fiberglass and shit. Dude, it is so goddamn annoying. Like, I feel like it's gonna eat through my wall. And so we've called like we've told our landlord and we've called the maintenance guys, and they're like, I don't know what to do. So then they got me in contact with the pest control, and so I'm like, all right, well, maybe they'll come out today and they'll take care of it. And pest control calls me and they're like, oh yeah, so is next week good? And I was like, next week? Is that like the latest you can get? Because I'm good for today, bro. I'll like leave work early so I can get this fucking problem taken care of, my brother. And they're like, oh Jesus, that bump. And they're like, oh no, that's the earliest we can do. All right, I need to be in this lane. And I was like, are you kidding? That's the earliest? Dude, the thing might get stuck and die by that time, and you're gonna have to pull out a dead-ass fucking rodent out of my goddamn wall after it's done moshing and pissing and shitting and everywhere. Like, the earliest they could do is a week from now, dog. It sucks. So I'm stuck with a goddamn squirrel or rat or giant bird in my goddamn wall for a week. So like, honestly, like, I told my wife, I was like, bro, why don't we just like move our bed into the living room, because we're not gonna get any fucking sleep. So I think that's what we're gonna do, which sucks, because there's a goddamn critter in our walls going to town. Dude, it's so loud too. And it's like right against the wall. Like last night, I was so fed up, I just started like punching the walls. It worked a couple times, but it just kept coming back, and it just kept like scratching at the walls. And it's so big. At least I think it's big. I don't know. Maybe I think it's big because it's just being so loud. But like, I could feel the wall like moving every time it was like thrashing about, like moshing a goddamn Knocked Loose. Knocked Loose, motherfucker! It's been so obnoxious. So yeah, I've had quite the day today, and then not to mention work has sucked. So like, ugh. Dude, speaking of Knocked Loose, I don't know if y'all are into like metal or not, but Knocked Loose just released a song with Poppy, and Poppy's like this, like, she's super cool. She makes like this crazy like I can't explain like her type of metal, but it's like pop metal or something, and it's so cool, and she's so like creepy and stuff. And like Knocked Loose just did a collab song with her. Oh my god, that shit melted my brain. Like, holy shit. Knocked Loose, if you are into metal, get into Knocked Loose, because they are doing shit. All of the singles that they've released in late 2023 and early 2024 have been absolute bangers recently. So highly recommend you check out Knocked Loose. Hobby update. I am currently finishing up basing, finishing up the sculpting process of my bases for my Star Wars Legion army. I have a Rebel army. It's a small one. It's nothing good, but help, brother's running a lawnmower to help. And I just finished up sculpting the bases, so all that needs to be done is for them to be painted. So that's pretty exciting. I can, I guess, show a quick little video of like what the bases look like and stuff. Yeah, I basically mixed together some like Elmer's glue, sand, and paint and stuff, and made my own texture paste to kind of like make the dirt and stuff. And I'm using pine nuggets as like the mini boulders, so it looks like there's rock fixtures and stuff for my Rebel troopers. So pretty neat. I'm pretty excited to see how they turn out when they're all painted up and stuff. But yeah, so all I gotta do is just prime them, and then I have to prime the figures themselves. The figures are ready to be painted. I just gotta get around to priming them, and I don't have a good place to prime stuff except for my work. And I have to, you know, make a jig to be able to hold all my minis, so I can just prime them at once. So it just makes it a little bit more simple, a little less time consuming. But that's where I'm at with that. I haven't touched my relic blade stuff in a bit. I just haven't had like the motivation to. Well, I randomly had the motivation to do the bases, and so I finally got around to doing that. So I'm excited to see how those turn out, for sure. For surely. All right, we're getting around the area where people drive like dumbasses, so gotta keep vigilant eye out. A vigilant eye. Vigilant. Word of the day. Vigilant. If I don't keep my eye out around here, dude, I'll end up in there. Rest in peace, everybody. For some reason, I read that Taco Bell sign, and I thought it said Taco Bell, go home. And I'm like, oh shit, sorry. But it says go mobile. It doesn't even look like anything like home. I'm an idiot. So we're about 10 minutes out. If something happens, something happens. But I'm gonna cut right here, and then I will pick back up after I, you know, hang out with my brother-in-law and everybody, and tell you how SIP was. See if it's worthwhile. I'll even give it a good old bean score like the other two. When I tried to do the coffee thing and it didn't work because I don't have time.
A few moments later.
There is no way I am turning left here. Yo, so SIP coffee, not bad. Not bad. The vibe is pretty nice in there, honestly. I expected it to be a little worse. I remember, like, once I got in there, I was like, oh yeah, I remember this place. Yeah, I just got a blueberry muffin, and I got a pumpkin pie latte. Pretty good. I think the pumpkin pie latte could have had a little bit more of a coffee taste, but, you know, that's just me. But I liked it. Vibe is immaculate. I think they have, like, 2 stories, too, so here in the Toledo area, recommend SIP coffee. I think, how many beans did I do? Is it out of 10 beans? Well, today's gonna be out of 10 beans. So if I was to give SIP coffee house coffee, I don't remember what it's called. If I give SIP a 0 out of 10 beans, what I think about SIP, I give it a nice like 7.8 beans out of 10. Yeah, I think SIP coffee, not bad. I would go again. But yeah, guys, so that will probably be the video. Bit shorter one, I think. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe if you're new. Like the video, please. Makes me feel like I'm doing something good. But besides that, hope everybody takes care. And, you know, have a safe day. Deuces.